if you often feel drained and sluggish and just not okay, then it could be that you are actually picking up a lot of negative energy from all around you, from the cosmos, from the collective, and even from people around you. And as empath, intuitives, and highly sensitive souls, we often pick up so much on so many different levels that can negatively affect us and even impact our life. And if you're unaware of what you're picking up on, or if you're not really shielding your emotion and shielding your consciousness, then it could cause you to feel very much out of alignment. You're feeling stressed and overwhelmed and just not good in your own body, in your own skin, and you're just feeling not okay in general. And then the longer this goes on, and if you don't know how to really protect yourself and how to cleanse yourself and how to really stay in alignment, then it can actually ripple out into your life, where it can affect your life, where things start to then all of a sudden to fall apart. Things are not going the way you want to, or there are just so many situations outside of you, like in your life, that are causing you even more challenges. And it's because of that negative energy that you picked up, and it can cause that emotional overload, and it can cause all these different problems internally and even externally in your life. And in this video today, I want to talk a little bit more about emotional shielding, what it is, why it's important, and also then share with you 6 techniques that can help you in really shielding yourself, shielding your consciousness from all those energies all around you, so you can really stand in your power, stay empowered, and stay in alignment, so it doesn't affect you as much, so you can more easily handle all these energies that you're picking up on. So emotional shielding will really allow you to protect your emotional state, because as empaths and intuitives and highly sensitive souls, we're a sponge to all that energy all around us. It could be when the Schumann resonance really spikes. Now, not too long ago, we've had instances where the Schumann resonance was absolutely off the chart. And just in case you don't know what the Schumann resonance is, it's the heartbeat of Earth. It's like that vibration of Earth. And whenever it rises, it is too much for us to handle, especially like on a normal level. It assists us, it helps us. But whenever that heartbeat spikes, that vibration spikes, our physical body is very challenged by that. It can be very overwhelming, especially if you are highly sensitive to the frequency. It can be like an overload to your system, where you then all of a sudden you're feeling very challenged, very tired, very exhausted, very overwhelmed emotionally, or even just feeling emotional in general. Even when there are any cosmic shifts as well, if there's like a Mercury retrograde, or some other planets are in retrograde, or there's a full moon or new moon, and you're just very sensitive to the energies, it can be an overload to your emotional system, or just to your energetic nervous system in general. Now, that's those outside energetic interferences, but also if you're around people that maybe are very negative, and you're picking up their thoughts, their beliefs, their doubts, their fears, and all of those different things, if you're not really shielding yourself, then it could be that you're actually picking up their stuff and then all of a sudden believing that that's yours, that you're really making it yours. So that's why when you shield your emotions, when you really shield yourself, it will give you that peace of mind. You will feel more in alignment. You are not overwhelmed by all these things that you're picking up. You also are able to deal with those energetic shifts much better when you're shielding yourself, and overall you're just feeling so much better, because it truly can have a negative ripple effect in your life. If you're always picking up so much negative energy and you're not feeling okay, well, then you're not the happiest person either, right? And it can cause so many problems in your life if you're not really shielding yourself. So if you're kind of like at the beginning of your spiritual awakening journey, if you haven't really done a lot of shielding, I definitely highly recommend practice some shielding. And I'm about to share with you some 6 tips on what you can do, 6 techniques of what you can do to really shield yourself, to really protect yourself on a day-to-day basis. Now here I also want to mention, I have a playlist about psychic attacks with more shielding practices, about astral shielding, just shielding your energy and things like that. If that is of interest to you, there's a link in the description below. You can go check that out. But I really hope I was able to inspire you to really focus on that shielding. Like when I first first started my spiritual awakening journey, yes, I heard about shielding. No, actually in the beginning, I didn't even hear about that. And it's not even really talked about as much, or at least what I have found. I didn't really realize the importance of shielding until like later down the line. Like I was already, years into my spiritual awakening journey, that I then really realized the importance of, I need to protect myself. I need to shield myself. In the beginning, no one taught me that. And so here I really want to take that time and share this video with you to really hone it in on the importance of protecting yourself, protecting your consciousness, because it can really open you up to so much disharmony in your life. But let me share with you the 6 techniques on how to shield yourself on an emotional level so you're not feeling so overwhelmed by all that you're experiencing. The first technique is daily set an intention to place a cloak of protection around you. Here, yes, you can visualize it if you would like, but you just simply stating or intending to place this cloak around you can be powerful enough. And the way you do this is you just tune in and then you just invoke this cloak of protection, seeing somewhat of an orb or a ball or whatever, a ball of light around you, really being erected around you. And this is like your energetic fortress, this cloak of protection. Really intending that, and you can program it by, I now intend that this cloak will protect me from any negative energies, any negative frequencies, any negative entities that wish to cause me harm, that are not of the light, that are not to my highest and greatest good. I also intend to transmute it and release it or reject it, that nothing can enter my field. Your intention is really that powerful. So, but like I said, you have to do it with intention, okay? Just saying it is not going to be enough. So you have to really put the intention behind it, because your intention is really that powerful that simply you intending to place this cloak around you and then programming this cloak is enough to protect you. You can even check in on your cloak throughout the day to see, okay, is it still there? Is it still protecting me? Whenever you're noticing that something is trying to get at you, maybe check in on your cloak again. Intend to make it stronger. You can really play with this, but you doing this daily, really intending to place this cloak of protection around you on a day-to-day basis can be so helpful in protecting you whenever energies are running high or just being around other people. Then the second technique is that I want to invite you to try out is cleanse your energy field on a day-to-day basis. Because empath, intuitives, and highly sensitive souls, we are a sponge to all these negative energies and all these energies all around us. It doesn't even have to be negative energies, but just energies we're picking up on so much. Now, especially if you're very intuitive and you're very sensitive, you may be around people and you're feeling their pain, you're feeling their joy even, you're picking up their stuff. Well, guess what? It kind of stays with you. Right? It's not just that you're tuning in and then when you're tuning out, it's gone. That energy kind of lingers. So it's important that you cleanse and clear your energy field on a day-to-day basis. Like you can do it in the evening, right before you go to bed. When you take a shower, you can do it under the shower and really imagine that waterfall of white light and even that water just washing it away, because water is cleansing, is purifying. So you can do it under the shower, or you can just do it by visualizing that waterfall of white light, washing away any dirt, any interference, any blocks, any attachments from your energetic field. You can even tune into your energetic field to see, how does it feel? Does it feel constricted? Does it feel a little spotty? Do you even maybe see certain kind of, dark spots or anything like that? Are there some knots? Whatever, right? Does it maybe even feel frantic? If it feels frantic, you definitely want to do some cleansing and clearing. And for that, I also want to mention a video. It's a dragon frequency for purification and also shielding. So if you're feeling that there's something in your field, definitely you can check out that video to receive that light language activation, that cleansing, that clearing through a video if you would like. So in that video, I will assist you in really cleansing anything that is in your field. It's definitely a powerful activation because I'm channeling the dragon frequency. And that frequency is absolutely beautiful and powerful. It will burn away anything that is in your field. But like I said, you can check in your field on a day-to-day basis to see if there's anything there. Then the third technique, or it's not really a technique, it's more so a tip, is become acutely aware when you are not okay. Because the first indicator that something is trying to come at you, trying to push at you, trying to interfere with you, or trying to enter your field is you not feeling okay. Right? You may actually feel like that something is trying to push at your energy. Maybe you're feeling a little squeezed, a little constricted or whatnot. Or maybe you're just noticing that you're feeling not okay. Whenever you're feeling not okay, you want to investigate. Is this yours, or are you picking stuff up? If it's like, no, it's not yours, then you want to then return to center with love and consciousness attached. Like, nope, you're not coming in my field. No, don't want you here. Go away. Return to center with love and consciousness attached. Or just intend to let it dissolve into nothingness where it came from. Now, if it is yours, because it may just be your own stuff, maybe you're being triggered by whatever you're feeling, then here you want to then investigate a little bit more, go a little deeper to find out what is happening beneath the surface. What are you feeling? What is the trigger here? And then do your inner work, do some healing work, because that too then can help you, release that and let that go. But this tip is really become acutely aware when you're feeling not okay, because when you're not feeling okay, that is an indicator that something is happening, whether it's internally for you, that is your stuff, or that you're picking up stuff that is not yours, that you may be picking up stuff from other people. Also become aware of when you're around other people, and all of a sudden you're starting to feel differently. You're starting to even maybe act a little differently. Maybe you're all of a sudden having these weird limiting thoughts or whatnot. Pay attention to that too, because you may be picking up their stuff. You're kind of like that receiver. You're broadcasting their frequency, so to speak. You're picking up their frequency and making it yours. Become acutely aware of whenever you're not feeling okay, and then you want to nip it in the bud before it can really affect you. Which brings me to the fourth technique here is you want to revoke any permission, any agreements, any invitations that you may have given knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or unconsciously. Because it is very easy that you have given someone permission to enter your field. Let's say, if for example, if you go online and ask someone, can you please read my energy? Or can someone please give me guidance? Things like that. That means you have given you permission that someone can enter your field, can tune into your field. Things like that. Or if you're just going to someone and you're really feeling very connected with them, unknowingly or unconsciously, you have opened up your energy field to connect with them, right? So whenever you're feeling not okay, you then also want to revoke. And you can state this out loud or in your mind, I now revoke any permissions, any agreements, any invitations that were granted, consciously or unconsciously, knowingly or unknowingly. Cutting the cords from this point forward, revoking any access. And you want to do that until you're really feeling like, okay, you feel like that the ties have been severed. And then the fifth technique is what you can do is whenever you are feeling just not okay, when it's a little too late, you've already picked up a lot, and then the cleansing and clearing, you've done that. But then what you can do is you can imagine white light really surrounding your heart and your mind to really soothe out any discomfort. If you're feeling any discomfort in any other area of your life, send that loving, white, beautiful light into that area with the intention to soothe out any frantic energies, any disconnects, any blockages, anything that is there, to soothe it out, to really heal it, to release it, to let it go. Because oftentimes when energies are running high or whatnot, you can feel absolutely turned inside out, right? And here, playing with this white light, because it is like you're playing with this in a way. You're using it to really assist you in letting go whatever is bothering you, and just intending to send it to your heart, really infusing your heart center with this beautiful light, even tapping into the energy of love, of gratitude, of uplifted feelings, even in white light around your head. Because oftentimes there's that connection, heart to head. Your head has all these beliefs and doubts and fears and whatnot, right? But your heart has some other ideas, right? So there's that disconnect here. So if you're infusing both your heart and your mind with this beautiful white light, it creates that inner harmony, that connection again. You can also intend to replace any lower level frequencies with this beautiful white light. So here you go, you have that, the few techniques of how to really shield your emotions. I want to invite you, give this a try. And maybe if you enjoyed this video so far, hit a like button. Maybe leave me a comment below. Let me know what works for you. Are you doing anything to really shield your emotional state? I would love to know. Leave me a comment below. But also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And be sure to check out this video here about that dragon frequency for that purification to really cleanse away anything that is in your energetic field. I think you're going to enjoy this. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant, joyful day. Namaste.